Hi everyone, welcome back to Raven Relics. If you are new here, my name is Emily. I'm an artist and a bookbinder, and I create one-of-a-kind handcrafted journals. So I have a really exciting announcement. This coming Monday, September 4th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be releasing a little collection of brand new journals in my shop. So the last 4 journals that you have seen flip-through videos of are the 4 journals that are going to be in this collection. And today I thought that I would just quickly go over the creative inspiration behind each of these journals and give you the details of the collection release. So 2 of the journals are blank and 2 of them are semi-detailed. We have Witching Hour, Antiquity, Memorandum, and Potion Pocketbook. So let's start with Witching Hour. Okay, so this is the first semi-detailed journal in the collection. So, and by the way, all of the flip-through videos will be linked in the description box down below if you have not seen them already. So, if you couldn't tell, this is a Halloween-themed journal. I am an autumn soul, and Halloween is my favorite holiday. I'm obsessed. So I've made a number of Halloween-themed journals over the years, and this is another one. So about a month ago, I found a digital kit on Etsy that was like Halloween-themed images, and this Harlequin style black and orange paper was one of the images or patterns in that kit. And the second that I saw it, I lost my mind because this is like everything that I love aesthetically about Halloween. So as soon as I saw this patterned paper, I knew I was going to make a journal out of it. And that was really the kind of core inspiration for this whole book. So I'll take the closure off. It obviously comes, all of my journals come with closures. This one comes with a black sari ribbon closure. So I started with the black and orange diamond paper, and then I just added this specimen book label. I backed it on a little piece of fabric, so it just has a bit of a border, and then I fussy cut out this image of a witch, which is so cute. She has a little pumpkin on the back of her broom, and I just pasted that down. She's kind of overlapping the label, and then I added some gold corner protectors, and I edged the whole book in some of my favorite fabric that I own, which I am almost out of, and that is this black damask style fabric. It's just so luxurious. And the back is the same. I just added this little book label to the bottom. Sorry, I don't know if you could hear that. That was my dog shaking. And like I said, it's semi-blank, which means that there are approximately 30-ish digital images and several pieces of ephemera scattered throughout. And so here's the end paper. I added this little sticker image of a boy trying to catch a bat. And then the bookmark I was really excited about. I bought this witch flying on a broom and like bat / full moon trim a while ago, and I am freaking obsessed. And it is double-sided. The back is reversed. The black and white is reversed. So I thought at first that I might use it as trim for the book, like here where this fabric is, but that was just not right. I could tell immediately that was not right. And then I thought, you know what? This is like the perfect shape for a book, like size or width, I should say, for a bookmark. And so that's what that is. So yeah. I think that's everything for Witching Hour. She is fun and spooky and straight up Halloween vibes. Impeccable Halloween vibes. So now onto the second semi-blank journal of this collection. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear my dog. He's getting settled. Antiquity. Now, this journal is powerful. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. I love every single journal that I make, obviously, and they're all, it's almost like every journal I make is kind of like giving birth. I'm sure all artists feel that way to some degree. Every piece of art that you create, it's like this whole birthing process. So they all come from me. Every single journal is born from my heart and soul. But then once they are finished, they're this intact, complete, separate object outside of me. It came from me, but now it is separate and outside of me. And it kind of, they all take on a life of their own, a personality and an energy of their own. And every once in a while, I'll finish a journal and the energy will just be so potent. I'm kind of like, where did you come from? And that is the energy of this journal, Antiquity. So it has this beautiful, like golden, mustardy yellow ribbon closure, which I aged. I don't really know if you can kind of tell in the flip through video, like right there is kind of like a darker spot. So it's not just a solid color, it's really like aged and grungy and beautiful. And the inspiration for this journal was this historical woodcut illustration. A little while ago, I discovered some historical witchy woodcut illustrations and I added them to my digital library. And I knew that this was the first one I really wanted to work with. So it all just stemmed from this image. I added this kind of diamond patterned brown fabric for the edging, some worn gold corner protectors, and then I finished the covers completely and I was like, it needs like one more thing. What is it? What is this one thing? And I played around with so many different ideas. I spent like a day, a whole day, just playing with different possibilities, and what I landed on was this beautiful gold star. This is a stencil actually of a star that I own, so I just fussy cut out the star, and this is actually the same exact star stencil that I used on the book Spellbound. I don't know if you remember, just a couple videos ago I made 2 blank custom journals for the Salem Plant Witch, and Spellbound was the journal that I used this star cut out for. So it's just right down there in the corner, the perfect little accent. The back is the same as the front minus the star. Again, semi-blank. So it has approximately 30 digital images and a smattering of ephemera to just give it a mood. When I was creating this journal, at first I was like, okay, this is going to be witchy, you know, just like obviously witchy themed. And I had a certain idea in mind of what that would look like. But as I went along and I was getting closer and closer to finishing it, like I said, it just kind of took on a life of its own, and it actually turned out to be this really surreal dreamscape kind of thing. It turned out a lot more, it's kind of like an eclectic collection of surreal, esoteric imagery. It's really special, it's really powerful, and it captures, I feel like, the deepest essence of my soul. So I'm so excited about this journal, Antiquity. All right, now, oh, my leg is asleep. My leg is asleep. Okay, so now we're on to the blank journals. So let me take a quick sip here. All right, so the first blank journal is so little. It's called Potion Pocketbook, and it's itty bitty and it's freaking adorable. So it has a black sari ribbon closure, just like Witching Hour. And I think this is the smallest journal I've ever made. I've made one other journal, I think that is as small as this one, Victorian Amber. For those of you who have been around for a hot minute, you may remember Victorian Amber was about this small. But I've never made a journal smaller than this size. So it's really, really cute. And it was inspired by this digital image. Again, an image I've had in my collection for a pretty long time, but I never really thought to make covers out of it because it's just so tiny. I can't actually print it any bigger than this. Well, I'm sure there's a way, but I don't know how. I am not tech savvy at all. So the cover image is a digital design by Tsunami Rose. Tsunami Rose is a shop on Etsy, and I believe she also has an Instagram account. And the back is the same as the front. I didn't add any corner protectors. I played around with adding corner protectors, but it just, I didn't like any of them. I feel like because it's so tiny, corner protectors just kind of overpowered it. I would need like corner protectors equally tiny to match it, and I don't have that. So yeah, and then here's the inside. So this is, you know, my oh, hang on. The bookmark was folded over. There we go. That's better. Now you can actually see the bookmark. So it being a blank journal, like my version of a blank journal, it comes with a bookmark, nameplate, title page, and one piece of ephemera. So what you see here is kind of what you get. Nameplate, title page, and one piece of ephemera, as well as the bookmark. So this is my magical little chunky tome, and I did decide, since it is so tiny, I wanted to make it extra thick. So it's chunky, and it's kind of like a perfect cube. It's just adorable. It makes me so happy. All right, and last but not least, the last journal here is Memorandum. So this one comes with a leather string closure, and it was inspired by this cover image, which is by Nick the Booksmith. Some of you may know Nick the Booksmith. If you don't, I think I've mentioned her before a few times on my channel. Definitely go check her out. If you like my stuff, you'll probably like her stuff too. She does a lot of digital designs as well as bookbinding stuff. So, Memorandum. And I actually used the same fabric for the edging, the same corner protectors, and the same amazing marbled paper for the end papers as Antiquity. So you can see, same corner protectors, same edging, and same end paper. I am obsessed with this end paper. This is hand marbled paper by, I think, Doden's Marbling. They are amazing. Like, I wish that I could like have you touch this. It is the most, it's almost like a suede. It's so luscious and luxurious. It is the highest quality hand marbled paper. And those colors, are you kidding me? Ugh, it makes me want to scream. So that's Memorandum. There's the back. And again, it's blank, so it just has the bookmark, title page, nameplate, one piece of ephemera. My version of a blank journal, right? So it was inspired by this image right here. I've wanted to make a journal with this image for a really long time, and I finally did it. It has a very like scholarly, almost ledger book kind of feeling to it, so that inspired the mood and the color scheme and the images that I used. Okay. So, those are the 4 journals that I have created for my collection. They are going to be available for sale in my shop again this Monday, September 4th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All of the flip-through videos are going to be linked down below, and the direct link to my shop page on my website will also be linked down below. I did want to say also, on my website, you'll see, this is in the listing, description of every journal, you'll see that I offer free domestic shipping. So if you're anywhere in the United States, then shipping will be free. I do not offer free international shipping, but I do ship internationally. And if you have any questions whatsoever, don't hesitate to email me at emily@ravenrelics.com or to send me a private message on Instagram, which will also be linked down below. And you will also see at checkout that there is a pay later option. I do believe if you pay through PayPal, PayPal offers payment plans, but besides that, you will see specifically a button when you go to checkout that says pay later. So every single journal has a payment plan option if you need to do that. So, okay. Whew, I think that's everything. I am just feeling so good. I am feeling extremely satisfied and fulfilled. It's been so much fun to bring these journals to life, and I'm so grateful that I get to share them all with you, and I appreciate every single one of you who subscribes to this channel, follows me and engages with me on Instagram, is on my newsletter list, all of the ways that you support my small business. I am so very grateful. So yeah, I'm super happy. And I think that's everything. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I would love to hear from you. All the links are in the description box. And again, the collection releases Monday, September 4th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.